just walk by.
Jeremy, college dorm mate, also the best friend of Dave.
Oh my god.
Dave, one of my best friends, and also we used to date. Dave is a writer.
That's good. Oh, hi. Shit. It does.
Lisa, one of my best friends from grad school, also used to date Dave.
Slowly, slowly. Put your hand on the rail.
And me, Anya.
Look out.
If we were all in a sitcom, here's what the cover of our DVD would look like.
At me.
Inspired by Dave, the writer, we got into a discussion about key features of each of our characters, like the way you'd describe each of us when you're first introducing us to the reader.
I would say that the way that you can characterize someone as a writer is when you notice that they do things that they don't notice that they do. That's very important to their
Isn't that what a
characters.
psychologist does too?
Writers are just like psychologists that don't make any money.
That's actually an interesting.
No, but okay. So one thing that I noticed for Anya's character is that we're in New York City and we're searching for a place to get coffee.
So we're looking now for a place to get tea still?
Yeah.
It's not an important thing. We're not even that hungry, but we're kind of just like, we're walking.
We're currently in pursuit of a guy that Anya finds attractive.
Come for like a second.
And do you think that he can hear us? We're only about 10 feet behind him. He's the tall one on the left.
We're walking. We've been walking forever, and I'm like kind of tired at this point because I just am.
It doesn't look like we have that much of options. Like, look.
I don't know where we are.
And we get to a place, and we finally both decide, okay, we'll go to this place. We stop at a red light.
You were driving?
No, I mean, we were walking. It's like a don't walk.
You stop.
and I'm like I'm looking right at this place. It is maybe 20 feet away from us, just right across the street. And Anya is like looking up and down the street, and she's like, oh, there's a vegetarian place.
Let's go this way.
And then she walks that way. So we, like, potentially if I wasn't there, she never would have made it those 20 feet to that last place. That's an important characterization.
So can you sum this up?
So what does that mean?
Yeah.
That's a part of your character. That's a part of Anya Rose's
Say
character.
it in one sentence.
Anya Rose.
And not a run-on.
It can be
That
a run-on.
could be okay. It can be run-on. Okay, when searching for something that she thinks that she wants, she's willing to give up the known in plain sight for the potential for a greater unknown.
Wow. That's good.
Very good, very good.
She'll give up the safety of the known
Wow.
for the unknown, for the adventure of the unknown.
What have you got for me?
Lisa's obsessed with sex.
That was a sentence. Take one.
This is lousy.
I'm a writer.
You're just not good at writing sex.
I am not good at writing sex.
That's why you're not good at developing her character. My perception of you is that, like, I see you and you're like full of excitement and like energy, and then it like crashes at some point.
That's totally true.
And at like one point you're like, I'm shutting down.
We went to like the diner after a dance or something, and
Oh,
you were like
yeah.
asleep in the back seat. And I was like, you gotta be my friend Jeremy, and you were like,
I need to like recharge my batteries
Okay.
to be able to talk
But
to
what
people.
recharges your battery?
Alone time.
now you have the opportunity to be alone in Orono, which is like the place where people go to be alone.
According to me. It's not really true.
I read a blog about it. But you're seeking the comfort of other people, because it's like you can't handle that much alone time. So it's like, I feel like you're a very extreme person, but you don't like extremity. So like you'll run to like one extreme, and then you'll just like stop and like scream, and then run the like exact other way.
That's interesting, because we were just talking about that the other day.
Yeah.
The pendulum thing.
Yep.
Oh
I mean,
yeah,
that's totally true.
right. Well, Lisa's very pendulous.
Jeremy is like this amorphous shape that has like all these points and holes in it, and he could just like fit into anywhere that he wants to. And when he comes into a place, he observes what's going on and sees where he can fit best.
I take the shape of the container.
Yeah, and that the result of that is that people who are in his presence, like me, feel very comfortable. And you know, he's very funny, but some people are funny and that's all they are. And so I feel like when I'm around them, I have to be joking constantly to win their affection, but I don't feel like that with Jeremy. Like, we can joke, but then we can talk about serious matters.
Okay. Yeah, it is on.
So as a filmmaker, oh, I forgot that.
Okay.
Sometimes I picture people with like their classic gesture.
Mm-hmm.
And Dave, Dave is in my head, I picture him going like this. Get a load of this.
Yeah, that's interesting because when you did that, I almost assumed he was like teaching something, and that was like this is important. Like, listen to this.
Okay, good.
Someone who just like wants to be like, this is an important thing. Like, I'm being serious at this point.
Yeah.
So when
you're probably
Dave does
teaching-
this,
He's obsessed with sex.
That's
it means
true.
he just come up with a theory.
That's true.
And,
yeah, that's
and
right.
every other theory that he's ever heard or ever thought about is just like coming out his ears, and this is filling
This is
his
the
head,
new-
and he wants it to fill your head too.
This is right. This is
the way it is.
the
This
idea
is
of
the
the
secret to
moment.
the universe. The idea of the moment.
Jeremy wasn't sure how the weekend would go, but he knew that fun would probably be had no matter what. Besides, he didn't really have anything better to do. Lisa had spent the last weekend all alone, and she was ready for a crazy good time with her friends. Anya had had other plans that weekend, but decided to cancel them to hang out with 3 of her best buds. And Dave had a theory. He knew that when 4 friends got together, whatever they did was bound to make a good story.
Yeah. All right. No, I'm just gonna direct you. Okay. Now walk. Just look at this.